Hello and welcome to our fourth episode of this beta save with PSV, and I've brought you back a little bit early to do our first ever deadline day in FM22, and it's a bit different. We'll just quickly catch up on what you've missed, and that was a 3-1 victory at home against Groningen. There's definitely some inflections I'm missing there, but it reads Groningen, so sure. 2 goals from Maduke on the right hand side. This 19-year-old English lad is pretty brilliant. He is a wonder kid, and I'm just so scared of a of a big club coming in for him. Luckily, no one's involved yet, so we're going to keep him under wraps. And then a goal from the newly signed Berat Djimitsky. He's Albanian anyway, 28 years old, formerly of Atalanta. We paid £4.3 million for him, which is actually quite a lot of money for us. But he is a well-established international, 6'3", no nonsense sort of centre back. Can tackle, can mark. He's big, strong. I think he was exactly what we needed in the heart of our defence. And at 28 years old, we're going to get his best years out of him. So I think that is money well spent. We haven't sold anybody or made any other signings. However, it is deadline day, and I have some things in the works. So we're going to go to the deadline day screen. As of yet, there are no agent offers or anything like that, which is interesting because I've never had to deal with this before. We do have 2 current active transfers. First of all, we have Patrick, who is a centre-back, right-back, coming in from Lazio. Considerably cheaper than the other guy we signed. Also 28 years old, only 6 foot, so he's a little shorter. I don't think he'd be a 4-star player, maybe 3.5. But there are a lot of other clubs in for him because he's only up for £2.4 million. So if I can get hold of this, there we go. So we've actually offered 1.4, but Atletico Madrid are in as well, and I fully expect him to go to Atletico. If he does end up coming to us, that definitely presents a problem in terms of centre-back because we will have so many centre-backs. It will be a problem I'd love to have, so if he does come, that's great. If not, we're all right, really. And then Jaime Soane, midfielder from Huthenda. He's been there since he left Real Madrid B. And he's really good. 4-star current ability is massive for a club like us. But yet again, only up for not a lot of money. And we are not the only club in for him. Valencia have offered money as well, and it's gone down to the old contracts. And somehow, I think Valencia might just be able to offer him a little bit more than we can, which will be a shame because he would be such a good player to have in midfield. Great stats. I'd love to have him, but we'll see how that goes. I haven't really got my eye on anybody else yet. We've got plenty of players up on the transfer list. I mean, look at this guy, Riccardo Orsolini. You know, 3-star current, 4.5-star potential, maybe 5, but £8 million is definitely out of our price range. You know, it's just a lot going on. How many more of these are there? 10. Right, let's just skip that. But yeah, as you can see, there's plenty of good players on the transfer list at the moment. I mean, Umtiti at Barcelona, I'd have him tomorrow, but the main problem with these players is the wage budget. Now, Samuel Umtiti is on £275,000 a week, and our total wage budget is just about double that. So a lot of these players are priced out on wages. We cannot have many ex-players. Oh, Ajax are in for Belotti. Oh, that would be really bad if they get Belotti. He's a great striker. Oh, I don't like that. I'm going to scout him. I mean, we can't afford him. But, oh, that would be really bad if Ajax get him. Yeah, I mean, like Ceballos, Bernadeschi. You know, we'd be looking at Cantwell. a lot of these players we just cannot afford the wages of. We really wanted Loftus-Cheek, but he just wanted so much money, and we couldn't offer him. Cantwell, I'm definitely umming and ahhing about. I really am, because he could come in on a good wage as well. What is he listed at? 3.2. And our current finances are £3 million. But if we have the current players come in, then our current spending goes up to £550,000 a week. Interesting. So let's go to the news. Let's see what happens here. Social feed, nothing. Okay, continue. Okay, we have a question about Pascali. I mean, we have players that are wanted. So Pascagli is wanted by Valencia, Teze also Valencia and Pamplona, Doan wanted by a host of clubs, Burnley, Southampton, Leipzig, Sambo also wanted by Genk but on loan, and then Ryan Thomas as well, who we took off the transfer list. I'm tempted to get rid of him. We have got a massive glut of players in midfield. Can I? Yeah. I mean, he is our 8th best midfielder behind Gertzer Savari, Proper, Ginko, Gutierrez, Romaldo, the centre-back, and Sangare. I don't think there's any real need to have him. So I'm starting to understand why he might have been on the transfer list. So if we offer him out and see what happens, eh? We also ended the loan of the goalkeeper that was here. I cannot remember his name. He played one game for us. Did all right in it, but he was just contributing to the wage bill for kind of no reason. I mean, I don't ever see the need to have 3 goalkeepers. 2 is plenty. And if one gets injured, I'll just bring one up from the reserves. So, that's the way that goes. But if we filter by transfer value, Gakpo is apparently our most expensive player. Sure. I mean, he's only on £7,000 a week, so that's fine. Gertzer behind him, then Maduke, Max, Bascagli, Proper, Berat, who we just brought in. I'm going to have to call him Berat because Dimitsti. I'm just going to pronounce that wrong all the time. So I'll need to think about this because we would like some money to play with, but we don't really want to weaken ourselves too much. So right away, we've had a lot of interest in Thomas. Salzburg made a good offer but wanted wage contribution, which we don't want. And then Olympiacos and Bordeaux were looking pretty good. Bordeaux's the highest offer we've got, I think. Yep. And then Moscow and Krasnodar, no good. So we'll reject those offers. Genoa can go away. Torino away. Strasbourg away. And then we'll accept Bordeaux and Olympiacos. And then we're going to do the old trick and then re-offer him out at higher. So if we say offer for 2.5 million, transfer list him and see if we can get a bit more money going for him. There's been a whole lot of talk about Anthony going to Tottenham for a lot of money. This rumour page is really cool. It keeps you up to date with what's going on. So all rumours, no actual transfer has been made yet. So we'll see how that gets on. Well, that's done the trick. So Torino have come in for 2.5. We'll accept that. Genoa 2.5. Accept that. Cagliari 2.5. Accept that. And Bruges accept that. So we'll go to the transfers. Go to Thomas, and then reject these weaker ones. And then we go again. How cheeky can we get with this? Do we go 5 mil? Let's go 4. See what happens there. We had some rumours and some players suggested to us, but I wasn't really interested yet. I'm trying to get Sambo out on loan, but no one seems to want to pick him up. Plenty of offers here. Matthias Tielemans. Can't be related to the Tielemans. I mean, it's the wrong nationality for a start. You know, the one at Leicester. He's not got great potential. In fact, I can't see that potential. 3-star. Yeah, you can go, mate. That's fine. That's been rejected. Jesse Giblets. Great. Yeah, you can definitely go. You're no good. Yeah, give ultimatum. Giblets there. Brighton have come in for Sione as well. Leeds have put an offer for Kamara. He looks great as well. I mean, if I had a bit more money, I'd definitely bring this guy in. 21 years old, 4-star credibility, and can play centre-back or holding midfielder. Seems like a no-brainer there. Do well at Leeds. This guy looks terrible, so we won't bother with him. And then we get 2 players, our new signing, Berat and Maduke, in the team of the week. I do love all these screens. It's so schnazzy. That is the word. Definitely schnazzy. So I'll accept that offer as well and keep going. Giblets, yeah, that's all good. I've been trying to loan him out, but he's not going anywhere. Offer, loan, agreed playing time, squad player at this point. Have we got any promises, actually? Oh! Okay. So they're all happy with the attempts. So I'm not going to try anymore. Can't loan him out. 13 hours remaining. Okay, some more. So Arthur Masaku from West Ham. We just can't afford him. And he's old, isn't he? 27. No, we ain't paying that. So he can go away. Jose Callejon from Fiorentina. He's coming cheap, but he wants a big wage. But he's 34 years old. Jeez, I didn't realize he was that old these days. I know he's got a real rich history coming from Real Madrid and then going to Napoli. But yeah, I didn't realize he's 34 years old. How time flies, eh, Jose? Lobotka from Napoli. Still expensive. Can't really afford that. Klosterman and Buebu. Neither of which are looking ideal. We'll get rid of them. Rafinha, but I mean, his wage isn't that high, but £8 million is just so out of our price range. We really can't be making any of these crazy, I say crazy, like any transfers. Oh, Trigueros. He's 29 though, and did want good money. But yeah, we can't really make any decent investments in any players. We just haven't got the money. We can't compete with Ajax on that front. And that's the challenge here. Sione goes to Valencia. Great. That's one down. Let's see if I can conjure up something else. So with the sale of Ryan Thomas, £2.5 million, that's given us a bit of wiggle room. So we've put in offers for Facundo Torres from Penarral, a young Uruguayan attacking midfielder who's got lots of nice stats. Needs to work on his strength, but other than that, I think he could be a fine addition to our team. We have put in an offer for Todd Cantwell. He looks pretty good. I mean, it's cheap for the player that he is. If we bring him in, we will have to look at moving somebody else on. And this guy came up. No idea how to say his name, but we're going to go with Andrej Kuala. A Czech international with 1 cap, goalkeeper, and he's got great stats. He's definitely an upgrade on Joel Drama, that's for sure. If we have a little comparison here, he's better than him in every aspect, apart from the ones he equals him at, apart from communication. I mean, distribution to a 17, aerial to a 16, shot stopping up to a 14, vertical. It's a big upgrade. So if we could bring in a better goalkeeper, that might be the difference this season. If we can consistently keep out goals, it might mean that we end up higher in the league. So, yeah, let's see how these pan out. So, 3 pieces of news. Bruma has left the club going to... Who's BRG? Oh, there's the Portuguese side. All right. Whoever that is, going back to his homeland, £3.5 million to make way for Todd Cantwell, who has joined PSV on a big old 3-year deal? 3-year deal. No, probably should have made that 4. Oh well. Still a good player. He did insist on playing on the left-hand side as an inverted winger, so I'll need to remember that so he doesn't get upset. But a definite upgrade and a good attacking option that we have. Send him on his intensive language course. Language course. Come on, Pete. And then we have Facundo Torres as well, who comes in. 5.5 total, but there was a few up front and a few in installments as well. And got him improving his strength. Going to play as an attacking midfielder. Going to provide some competition in the middle there for Goetze, because Goetze has been rubbish. So we need to figure out what to do with him. But yet again, intensive language course. Put him in and get him settled in. Yep, we'll ask Max then. That's fine. Sure, so they're both in. I'll have to look at set pieces and stuff, but Facundo Torres, 3-star current, 4-star potential. He's got some good stats. I like him a lot. He does need to increase his strength so he can hold the ball, but he'll be a quick moving and quick passing player, I feel. And then, yeah, we'll have another look at Cantwell now he's in. So, yeah, 3-star current, 3.5-star potential. A good signing. A really good signing. I didn't expect to get a player of his caliber in for so cheap. And because of the sales we've made, we've actually basically still got a transfer budget. So I'm not sure how much we'll be able to get done in the remaining hours of this transfer window, or who I'd like to get in. But there is plenty, and I mean plenty of players who are coming up on their year contracts. So I think I'm of half of mind to leave what we've got left and try and get in a few frees. I think that'd be really good. Ginter would be available. He's wanted by a host of clubs, but maybe he would be the kind of player we're getting on a free. Plenty of caps for Germany and a good player overall. So, yeah, maybe this is what's done. Maybe we are done. We'll have to wait and see. So that's transfer deadline day over with, and to round up, let's have a look at who we brought in. So, in the end, we ended up bringing in Riley as our first just purchase and shipped him off to Stockport. Then we got a bit more serious with Felix Agu, who came in earlier in the window. Plenty of potential for this young German. Yeah, happy with him. Very cheap. Nicely came in for £675,000 bargain. Spent a bit more money on Berat Jimitski. 3.5-star potential Albanian, big centre-back, going to be our leading centre-back for probably the whole save. Todd Cantwell comes in for £3 million-ish, a good attacking option. I can't turn it down for that kind of money, so happy to have him in. And then Facundo Torres came in as an attacking midfielder, young Uruguayan, for competition for Goetze. And yet again, I think he'll do well here. Plenty pacey, so I'm hoping to see that come into play. And let's see who we got rid of. So personally, we saw off Bruma for £3.5 million. It was never really in contention to get into the squad, and the games he played, he didn't do overly well. I mean, 5 appearances, 1 assist. He's all right, fine, whatever. Obviously, Ryan Thomas also went. I mean, I'll always love him for that first goal in the that we really needed him for, but he was just so far down the pecking order, so he had to kind of go. £2.5 million came in there, and that was all the big sales. So yeah, I mean, I'd say that's a pretty successful transfer window. We didn't go crazy. We've still got some transfer budget left and wage budget for out of contract players, which there are a few of. I'm definitely looking at already. There is one big problem though, and that is Ajax, and they did get Belotti. I mean, it says £4.5 million. It was 4.5 up there, leading up to like 10. But the fact that they're paying them £54,000 a week, we could never have afforded him. But what a bargain for Ajax! I'm absolutely furious they managed to get a player of that caliber in. because he's such a good striker. He's going to be the league's top scorer. No doubt about it. So that's just made our task of beating Ajax all that much harder. God. So yeah, let's get into our games for this time. AZ Alkmaar and Atletico Madrid in the Champions League. So away against AZ Alkmaar, and we have two brand new players coming into the side. And the team today is going to be Drommel in there, a back row of Teze, Demichti, Ronaldo, Max, Van Ginkel, Goetze and Torres make up the midfield. Cantwell gets his start on the left. Gakpo and Zavari up front. Noticeable player that's missing here is Madueke, who picked up a small knock. I fully expect him to be back for our Champions League away game against Atletico Madrid. But yeah, we can't really afford to put out a weakened team here away from home. This is an important league game, and let's face it, we do not look like we're going to qualify for my Champions League group. So as much as I'd like to put all my effort and energy into it, it probably isn't a good idea. So we'll see how we get on against a tough team. Unfortunately, Facundo Torres is not going to get his preferred number as it's already taken by Goetze. And then Cantwell, he's going to take 31 because 31's a good number, I think. I think it'll suit him. So 4 changes from the last match. Doan, Vinicius, Madueke and Gutierrez all dropped to the bench, apart from Madueke, who's not involved at all. Nice to see the players are finally getting to grips with the tactics. We've played a lot of games already, considering we've only played a couple of league games so far. It's not something I'm really used to. I know of Winjal. I don't know many others in the AZ Alkmaar. No, sorry, I do know Martin's Indy. He was supposed to be... I know Jordi Classy as well. Okay, so I do know quite a few. Goodmanson, yeah. It seems to be the team where players go after they don't always necessarily work out. They have got a few young players. I know Carlson's looking good. A nice youth prospect, but we're more here to see our team do well today. I've been comparing players a lot during this little phase of Football Manager as well, this little period we're in, just to see who's better where. I'm playing Goetze in further, deeper back in midfield as a Mazzala, because he's been very poor further forward as an advanced playmaker. Teze plays through Gakpo. Can we do anything here? Back to Teze, Van Ginkel, Captain Van Ginkel. Demichti, Teze, Gakpo. Something's got to happen here. Torres on the ball. Teze plays it across for Goetze. And instantly, Mario Goetze, coming deeper from midfield as a Mazzala, pays dividends. Straight from the off, 3 minutes in, we are 1-0 up. A lovely ball there from Teze, I think it was. And a nice little run from... Yeah, lovely run there from Goetze. Takes it first time. That's an excellent goal. And that's what we like to see. Perfect. I mean, that's Goetze's only involvement in any goal so far this season. And it's his first start. Gakpo hitting the crossbar there. But yes, his first start in anywhere but that midfield role. So, nice to see. And I do think our season does sort of depend on what we get out of Goetze. Max with a free kick. He has put a few of those away, but he misses that one by some margin. I'm not too sure on the AZ formation. It's a weird one. They're definitely going to give up the wide areas to us, but they are going to get a lot of players in the box like they have now. We do look like to be countering, but Classy can make the interception. Goodmanson puts them on level terms. Unfortunate to see. I really need to look at the goalkeeping situation in January. Drommel's already dropped from a 3-star to a 2.5. I just don't think he's good enough, which is unfortunate. There's a lot of players coming up in January on free transfers. I know that quite a few of them will sign contracts before January or even look to stay at the clubs that they're at. Torres with the ball in, it's cleared away to Teze. But, I want to leave at least some money for those out-of-contract players because it'll definitely help our cause. Zafari there with an excellent finish. A nice little layoff from Gakpo after some good passing. It looked like Torres was involved in that as well. But yeah, some sweet passing to make the opportunity. Ginkel, Teze, Torres to the ball with Gakpo. Lovely little triangles being made there, and it made space for the opportunity. And Zafari does not make a single mistake there. Puts it away. I mean, now they've hit the crossbar as well. And this is getting pretty tight. If we can look at the XG, I mean, there shouldn't be a goal in this game yet, according to that. But we scored 2 and they've scored 1. With a combined total XG of 1.5. There's 3 goals. So that's the kind of chances we've been putting away. Drummond can come out and collect that. If we could get another one before half time, that would be lovely. Going ahead with a goal advantage is nice, but going ahead with 2 is distinctly better. Not seen much from Cantwell on the left-hand side yet, but there is plenty of time. And none of them speak Dutch, which is obviously an issue. Zafari steals it away. Gakpo is tackled, but we have possession. Teze plays it to Gakpo. Cuts back for Teze. Teze's looked very good today. Zafari with a header, and that's another assist for Gakpo to Zafari. And we go ahead even further before half-time. 3-1, and that's a comfortable scoreline. A lovely assist from Gakpo, and great work from Teze again. Nice little turn, presents him with the opportunity, and it's a simple header in the end for Zafari, who's got 2 now. And yeah, half-time, very pleased. Considering this is definitely one of our main league rivals, we've looked in, not dominant, but we've very, very much looked the superior team. We're probably going to have to look at Dimichti and get him off sooner than later. And we go even further ahead. A great goal from Gakpo and another assist for Max from the corner. I mean, we're looking good. We're looking very good. I'm not sure we'll look this good in our next match against Atletico Madrid. But, you know, you never know. I think at this point, after this highlight, I'm going to make some substitutions. I don't see AZ coming back with 3 goals. So definitely need to rest some players for our next game, considering it's in 2 days' time. They do get one back. I don't know. Should I be blaming Drommel there? He comes off his line. He's in no man's land. The whole defence is far too slow to react. So DeWitt, can just sneak in behind. But yeah, now's the time for substitutions. We're going to drop back to balanced as well. There's no need to push for more goals. Okay, so who's having a bad game? Cantwell's not having the best games on his debut, but that doesn't matter too much. I'm going to take Zafari off, even though he's 1 away from his hat trick, because he is tiring. We'll bring on Bascagli for Dimichti. Are they better that way around? No, they're not. We'll do it like that. Who's going to be very important? Max is always very important. So we'll bring on Agu. Or is it better from Wenway? No, Teze can't play that. All right, we'll do that. I mean, I know the 2 stars, but it'll be fine. Anybody else? I mean, I'm going to bring on Proper for Ginkel and then Doan for Gakpo. And I think that's probably all she wrote. Maybe Sangare for Goetze as well. Can't make any more subs. Yeah, no, we'll do that. I mean, I'd like to leave Goetze out there. He's doing quite well. We're going to drop some praise. I'd like to not concede again. I don't want this getting too close. Teze can keep the ball in here. Finds Proper. Facundo Torres to Cantwell. Plays in Wenway. It's a good opportunity for Wenway, but it's saved by the goalkeeper. He's not got the best finishing. Goetze standing over the corner, trying to find Vinicius. Can't quite get to him. And the move breaks down as the AZ player just runs it off the pitch for no apparent reason. Deep free kick here. Goetze to Torres. Romualdo. Wene. Playing down this left-hand side. Maybe Cantwell can get on it. Torres has found Vinicius. And that's a first assist at the club for Torres. And a lovely finish from the on-loan Carlos Vinicius. And we go 5-2 ahead. I mean, I'm joyous that we've scored 5 goals. I'm still annoyed we've conceded 2. But that's a lovely ball over from Torres, who seems to be slotting in here wonderfully. Like I said, I just want to see a bit more from Cantwell. Anything would be good here. And considering how dominant we've been, it's been a pretty easy game for us in the end. Plenty of good opportunities taken by our attacking players. And as we go into extra time, I think we're not going to see anything else here. But I'm more than happy with that. 5 goals, put past AZ away. We win the game. And that's great. That's great. Man of the match performance from Cody Gakpo. 1 goal, 2 assists, I think it was. So we can be pleased with everybody there. I mean, we look very good. And that was with 2 debuts who neither of them speak Dutch. So there you go. And we were without Madueke as well, who's arguably one of our best attacking players. So that's very promising. Very promising. We're still top of the league. Not all the games have been played. Ajax are second. They have lost a game, and it was against FC20 where they got beat 3-0. So maybe we need to consider 20 as a sort of league rival as well. I'm sure we'll start seeing the top teams in the league fall away from the rest of the clump, the rest of the league soon enough, and then we'll get a better idea of where we stand in the league. But that was a very positive performance. Very happy with that. Belotti getting his first goals for Ajax. That is still frightening me, honestly. Andrea Belotti is an excellent striker in this game. He's a 4.5-star player. 16 finishing. He's going to tear this league up. And I just hope he doesn't carry them to the title. But the only thing that matters now is Atletico Madrid. So I'm not expecting as good a result this time around. I have looked at how to pronounce this. It apparently is Berat Jimshiti. I'm probably going to get that wrong more often than not. But the 11 today is Drommel in net, a back 4 of Teze, Jimshiti, Ramhaldo and Max. A midfield 3 of Van Ginkel, Sangare and Torres. And a front 3 of Cantwell, Zafari and Madueke comes back to the side now. He's fully fit. It does mean that Gakpo drops to the bench. Gertz is not fully fit, and yeah, a Proper's out the side. I've brought in Sangare just to shore up the midfield a little bit. Atletico Madrid are not doing all that well, but I'm assuming that they're going to be better than us. And we are away from home, so it's just not. I mean, I'll take a draw right now. No questions. Just I'll take it. If they go ahead, or when they go ahead. I don't know. We try and claw one back on the break. I don't know, but this is a very defensive system. They've got 5 at the back, but those wing backs will look to push on and maybe overload us on the in the wide areas. But it's going to be hard to break them down. That's for sure. So if they do go ahead, it's going to be pretty difficult to get back into it. But hey, we're in the Champions League. I'm shocked we're even here, to be honest. So what have we got to lose? Absolutely nothing. First highlight, and it is Atletico Madrid playing out from the back. Antoine Griezmann on the ball. Max can cut in with the interception, clears it away only as far as Llorente. Jimenez plays it forward to Koke. DePaul plays in Suarez, who definitely doesn't look as old as he is. Trippier plays in Llorente, Koke. They're getting a lot of the ball, and that's an excellent goal from Antoine Griezmann. 15 minutes in, we're behind. I can't say I'm surprised. That was an excellent shot from an excellent player. Drommel doesn't really stand a chance. But how do we break Atletico Madrid down? It is a bit central. Maybe he should have done better. But there was some serious power behind that shot. And it was their only shot. Their only shot in the game. However, they're looking to break here. Griezmann's on the ball again. Comes out to Carrasco. DePaul can get it. Suarez is offside there. No question. Not even worried. It's still only 1-0. I'm not having it, ref. You can check all you like. It's offside. Thank you very much. But we need to be wary. We have got more possession than they do, so maybe a balanced mentality will do something. It's just going to be so difficult. Suarez with a free kick, and Drommel can save it. He definitely should have done it. It was really far out. Resulting corner. Koke plays it in. Sangare can clear, who's already on a yellow card. Just what can we do? These big European sides are just so good, and they have so much money. how are we ever going to compete? That is the question. Highlight for us that instantly gives away possession. Griezmann with 3 around him. Max trying to close him down. De Paul puts it across goal and it is cleared off the line into the hands of Drommel. That probably should have been 2-0. So, halfway point, and it's only 1-0. So it's not a disaster. However, no shots on target, no shots at all. That's not good enough. So we can go out and make amends. We're going to have to change things tactically, and we are going to go positive and try and produce a chance. Both of our midfielders on yellow cards does not bode well. But we'll go out there with the same team and see what we can make happen sooner than later. I'd just like a shot, please. If we can manufacture a shot. Hey, there we go. An XG of 0.03 says it was about 1,000 miles away from goal. But, yeah, so substitutions on 63 minutes. Goetze is definitely going to come on for Facundo Torres. Who else? Vinicius can come on for Safari. Gakpo can come on for Madueke. Doan can come on for Cantwell. Proper can come on for Van Ginkel. And I think that's as many subs as we can make. So yeah, we're going all the way with the 5 substitutions, basically changing our whole front half of our team. And we're going to shout some encouragement because we need one chance. And it could change the complexion of this game. Goetze on the ball with Teze. Diamichki. Sangare. Vinicius playing it forward with purpose. Proper plays in Gakpo. Oh, you know what? I just assumed that was in. With the form that Cody Gakpo's been in, I thought he was going to absolutely bury that. But no, they have got Oblak in net. And he's one of the best goalkeepers in the world. So hardly surprising, really. He manages to save that. Teze gets dispossessed, but Goetze can pick it up proper to Doan. Max on the left-hand side. Doan with plenty of space. Finds Vinicius. Carlos Vinicius puts us level. Come on, boys. If we don't get beat, it is a very, very good performance. End of the day, no one would have put money on us to even get a point out of this game. And that's a lovely finish from Carlos Vinicius. On the volley, bottom corner. Can we go for the win? Is that too much? Probably, but we're going to go attacking anyway. We're going to drop some praise. They've changed to a 4-4-2. Probably trying to lump it forward a bit. Hermoso with a throw in here. Comes to DePaul. Herrera out to Llorente. We definitely shouldn't have gone attacking, should we? That's got to be offside as well. Yeah, it is. It's got to be offside. Thank you. Right. Still 1-1. And yeah, that's the warning shot. We'll drop back to positive. Because like I said before the game, I would take a point. It never feels right not going for the win. And hey, we've got a point. A point away at Atletico Madrid is an excellent result for us. And the players off the bench definitely made the difference. I mean, yeah, great. Plenty of yellow cards in the game. And they did have 2 disallowed goals for offside. But we salvaged it. And like I said, a point away at Atletico, which is definitely a tongue twister. And it leaves us second in the group. I mean, I'm still under no illusion that we are not getting out of this group. Unless something bizarre happens. We're not reaching the knockout stages. But I'm very happy with that result. Very happy. And we get 800k as well, which is definitely no small amount of money to us. But yeah, this has been an excellent episode. We've brought in some players. We had a lovely performance in the league against AZ Alkmaar. And then we pick up a point away at Atletico Madrid. This is going really well. Perfect. So we'll come back next time we probably should play some games. I really want to show you Go Ahead Eagles because I love the name. And but no, I'm not going to because they're apparently terrible. So we'll come back for our Champions League game against Juventus. And then we'll do the 2 Champions League games. So we'll do Juventus and then Benfica. And then after that, we can have like a quick little triple with Ajax 20 and then Benfica. And by that point, we should definitely know where we stand in terms of the Champions League, because I assume at that point we're done for, so there's no point showing Atletico Madrid and Juventus again. So we will see. I've been MVPete. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.